I want to warmly welcome you to the second free annual IVF conference.
Behind every surrogacy journey is a woman who says, yes, I will carry this life for you.
The process of surrogacy is natural. The egg, the sperm, is fused together to form an embryo. It is still the natural course of things, only that it is aided or assisted.
We have
Before we judge, let us listen. Before we generalize, let us understand. And before we speak of surrogacy as a business, let us see it for what it can be, a profound expression of humanity.
Please let's welcome a compassionate and formidable voice in women's health, Dr. Mojisola Aderonmu, as she shares on the ethical practice of surrogacy. Please a round of applause for her.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
And thank you very much to Mrs. Olaronke Thaddeus for the invitation. Thank you to your excellent team for following up and ensuring I get here as well. My bio has been read, and sometimes it usually feels like I'm an imposter. But today, I'm going to speak from the heart because this is also a topic that I'm very passionate about. So I'll be taking us quickly through ethical practice of surrogacy. And I need to recognize all the distinguished panelists too in the house. Thank you very much for coming. Yes. This is my outline, and I'm going to be expanding on it. The history, and this picture always centers me because it helps me able to explain to both the town and the gown about what reproductive technology is and how it comes to bear on surrogacy. The intended parents are those you see in the pink, and we have the gestational carrier, and then we have this beautiful baby building that family. So they moved from 2 to 3 with the help of the gestational carrier. Historically, surrogacy started in ancient civilization, Babylon, where women who hadn't had their own children could have children through their maids. Examples of that is Sarah and Hagar. Sarah, when she couldn't have her own, she gave Hagar to Abraham to say, let her have this baby. And in the scriptures, it says, on my knees. So it was with the intention to raise that child. Rachel and Bilhah, Leah and Zilpah, those are other examples from the Bible. My very learned colleague has given us the legal aspect of it, and I'm going to build a little bit on that. Sorry, please, if I'm backing you. We have types of surrogacy, and we can classify them in 2 ways, either from the origin of the egg or from the compensation. Now, in terms of the origin of the egg, it's either partial or traditional, full or gestational. And that means that with the partial surrogacy, the woman is also the one who is donating the egg and her womb. With full surrogacy, the egg is from one woman and the uterus is from another woman. And so in that instance, which is also what we call gestational surrogacy, the gestational surrogate or carrier doesn't have a genetic relationship to that pregnancy that she's carrying. In terms of the compensation, we have the commercial, in which the compensation is clearly spelled out. Barrister has already given us a very good explanation for that, yes. And in the altruistic, little or no compensation is offered. Gestational surrogacy has been for decades, okay? It's not something that's just started in Nigeria 2 years, 10 years ago. And I pulled up some of the landmark cases from different parts of the world. We had Johnson and Calvert, and that was in California in 1993. This couple, the man and the woman, engaged Anna to carry their baby for them. They owned the gametes. Anna was the gestational carrier. However, Anna delivered the baby and decided no, she wasn't going to give up the baby. And the case went through the courts until it arrived at the California Supreme Court in 1993. And the judgment was based on intention. And that is something that was subsumed in our barrister's presentation. The intention to be the parent. So the question put to Anna was this: if Mark and Crispina, who owned the gametes, did not at any time intend to be a parent, would you have this baby here today? And that was the basis for that judgment. And so with pregnancy, yes, we've evaluated the gestational carrier. She's healthy, she's young, she's this. There's something we say in obstetrics: a seemingly low-risk pregnancy can transform to high risk at any given point in time. You can have a woman who's had fantastic antenatal care, and then she gets to delivery, she has pregnancy-induced hypertension. If you don't handle it very well, she can have eclampsia, and that's it. Now, there's no history that prepared you for that because her history was fine. But it happened. So if we look at the fact that it is not just the contract, it is recognizing the enormity of what women who put themselves forward as gestational carriers are doing for us to build our families, to ensure that we have continuity in lineage and population. We will be able to approach contracts in a humane manner, recognizing that what they do is not simple. What they do is not just the paper. I've seen couples who, after getting their babies, they go ahead to give above and beyond what was stipulated by the contract as a form of appreciation that if it were me, I would want to be taken care of like that. And that's something I truly applaud. So while we look at our contracts, how we draft our contracts, how we approach surrogacy, we can continue to put in a human face to this. I would like to leave us with two quotes. I think that should be my next slide. Yes. For the woman or the couple who are waiting, these quotes are from Rumi, or a Persian host. And it says, "It's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. You have to decide if surrogacy is the answer for you, and you have to be ready to put a human face to the surrogate who is carrying your children or your child, because they are doing something above and beyond the contract you sign." And for all of us here, whether we are intending parents, whether we are medical personnel, whether we are law enforcement, religious people, as a member of the society, we have to be vested in this. We have to make surrogacy not in the shadows. If you don't hide something, it's difficult for abuse to occur. It's the same thing with child abuse and all of that. If you talk about it, it's not likely to happen. So as we chart our own way forward in Nigeria, like Barrister has said, we don't have the law yet. We are in the process of enacting those legal statutes. As we walk on the road towards it, the road will appear. Thank you very much for listening.